terms of hotel, if Rockland really wanted it, like if Rockland was getting a piece of the pie, they wouldn't have sent the health inspectors to the hotel. If
Right.
it wasn't for this, they would still be open.
Yeah.
Guests.
All of a sudden, they
Wow.
come in, they find all these violations.
Right when the migrants were gonna come.
Right. And we know it's just because they didn't want the migrants here.
Wonder if he paid though to house them.
And that's why he was going for it.
Oh, he was going
for
for
a
it.
good sum of cash, man.
Basically, they're just caught in the middle. Like it's the county, it's New York City, you have these migrants, and not the hotel.
Is that like funded through like whatever group you guys are in?
Yeah, we contract with.
I don't know why Ashok took that deal, man. He should never take that deal. He just wanted money.
In the wake of local uproar over New York City Mayor Eric Adams' attempts to send migrants into upstate New York, Project Veritas journalists have uncovered a shady web of deals worth millions. Court proceedings are underway between the Armoni Hotel in Orangeburg, New York, and the county of Rockland for the hotel's claim that they were wrongfully shut down for trying to house migrants from New York City. Now, just this week, a county judge ruled the hotel can reopen as a hotel under the condition that it cannot accept any migrants. However, in following this story, our journalist found another foul player, the county of Rockland itself.
Basically, the county of Rockland is trying to keep them shut down because they don't want them to operate. So the hotel was saying that there's really no reason because it's illegal for us to operate as anything other than a hotel. And they're just like finding health violations.
Okay.
Stuff. Basically, they're just caught in the middle. Like it's the county, it's New York City, you have these migrants, and now the hotels, like it's like being pulled apart by both sides.
Yeah. But they obviously want the money.
Yeah, I mean it's a shady place for sure, but you know,
It's a weird case.
if it wasn't for this, they would still be open
Yeah.
with guests.
A county court staffer for the judge overseeing the case admits the hotel had to be receiving money from New York City to consider housing migrants. Despite Rockland County's public claims to turn away these migrants for the good of the county, this staffer claims if the county officials were getting a piece of this money from New York City, then they would have no problem welcoming the migrants in.
What's the illegal part of it? That's what I don't understand.
The legal part is they can't operate like under zoning restrictions. They can't be anything else other than a hotel.
Okay.
They can't just turn into like a liquor store, for example.
Okay.
Overnight.
Is that where the migrant problem comes in?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because they're trying to turn it into a homeless shelter, basically.
Okay.
Like a migrant facility under zoning laws. You can't
Oh,
turn it into
sure. I don't
anything
know
other
that
than
it's
a
for us
hotel.
to tell them that there's a
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think
Who's making the case to turn it into that?
New York City. Here
I think she did.
How much does a politician like Mayor Adams give a shit?
nobody's even talking about
That's what I mean. I just wonder whether the hotel thinks this is actually, like, they're going to get away with this or not.
it. Oh yeah.
They think they are.
Yeah.
How?
Because other hotels are getting away with it.
Yeah, but they're different. They don't have, they're not allowed to be open. We were just talking about.
I mean, that's just because Rockland cares about not having it. For
Yeah.
example, like Utica, New York.
What?
Migrants, Utica, New York.
Yeah.
Migrants have been going there for a long time. So, you know, I'm sure the hotels there don't have the permits. But it's just Utica doesn't care.
So there are no hotels in Utica.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a whole migrant shelter. But in terms of hotel, if Rockland really wanted it, like if Rockland was getting a piece of the pie, they wouldn't have sent the health inspectors to the hotel.
At the center of our story is the Armoni Inn Suites in Orangeburg, New York. After learning of the county's suspiciously timed closure of the hotel citing health violations and permit issues, a Project Veritas journalist went to investigate.
There's no one here, just us you see.
Yeah,
No
I
one.
got you.
We're doing our those violations we're trying to clear them.
Right, right. How's it going with that?
Yeah, we reach a good, you know.
Is the owner upset that his hotel got shut down?
He must be upset, man. He's upset. He's very upset. And he's driving me crazy now.
Oh man.
Because now we want this to done. Like.
And it's the county, right? They're kind of like doing this to you?
Yep.
And it was weird because you guys didn't have any violations before.
No, we've been working all these years. And they come, do their inspection, pass. All of a sudden, they
Wow.
come in, they find all these violations.
Right when the migrants were going to come.
Right. And we know it's just because they didn't want the migrants here. Crazy, man. It's crazy. Crazy.
Wow.
But I don't know why Ashok took that deal, man. He should never take that deal. He's just watching the money.
It's a guy, the owner?
Yeah.
What's his name? Like just by...
His name is what?
Out of
Ashok.
curiosity.
Ashok. A-S-H-O-K.
Okay.
Ashok.
Ashok Bhatt is not only the owner of the Armoni Inn Suites, but also the Crossroads Hotel in Newburgh, New York. That hotel, about 50 miles north of here, made headlines last month for canceling the reservations of wedding guests to house migrants. We obtained this copy of the lease between Ashok's Armoni Inn Suites and .go, the company coordinating migrant housing for Mayor Adams. Our journalists also spoke with .go to confirm the funding for this program is coming from the mayor's office.
But as far as like the food and like the housing and room and board here, how does that work?
Yeah, so they get 3 meals a day, 24 access to snacks. They each have a room, each their own bed.
Okay, awesome. And is that like funded through like whatever group you guys are through?
Yeah, we contract with the city.
This document details a nearly $6 million a year deal for a 5-year lease to start with the option of 10 years. Right off the bat, a potentially $30 million deal. So how does Mayor Adams get around counties that say they don't wish to house these migrants? Entice private businesses with millions of New York City taxpayer funds.
Oh, no one wants no immigration here. The immigrants here, they don't want them. Resident body, they don't want them here. And we ourselves who work here didn't want it. Because first of all, if they wanted, they were going to take all of this site. All of this site, every room on this side. And then we'll be selling, and that side would be the hotel.
Well, would
This side would be a
would the owner be paid, though, to house them?
And that's why he was going for it.
Oh, he was going
for
for
it.
it.
It was a good sum of cash, man.
Yeah.
It was a good sum of cash.
So the owner wanted it, but the county didn't.
No, right.
We went to the County Department of Health to inquire further, where the front desk associate told us he would, quote, lose his job if he discussed the Armani hotel situation with us further.
You know what's going on with Armani, right? Like,
No. What's going on?
The person who, like, is dealing with that whole situation is actually not in today.
What's the situation?
I can't... I think you should hear from them, because I don't want to, like, not give you, like, the full story, but...
It's the big secret.
It's not that it's a secret, I just don't know, like, what I can say about it. It's like, I don't want to lose my job.
We visited the dilapidated HNA Palisades Conference Center, the same piece of property that hotel owner Ashok Bhatt has been trying to buy for the last 3 years. Now, not only has the county continued to block his bids, but this property appears to be owned by an LLC associated with the Chinese Communist Party. A New York City mayor enticing hotel owners with millions to house illegal migrants in counties that want no involvement, but only as long as they're not getting a, quote, piece of the pie.
If Rockland didn't want it, like if Rockland was getting a piece of the pie, they wouldn't have sent the health inspectors to the hotel.
This begs the question, how many other private hotels are taking the same bait, all on the New York City taxpayers' dime? Project Veritas will continue to investigate this story.